It is with a heavy heart that I make this video this morning. Many fans around the world are feeling probably how I am right about now. And that is with the loss of Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. We have had so many losses in the music world over the last fair few years that have really impacted a lot of people, me in particular. And I know to some people they might not really understand why, because they didn't personally know him. But when someone is so good at what they do and their art form, music, writing, they can speak to you on a level that no one else can. Music is the universal language of the world, in my opinion, and it can touch and reach and help anyone, anywhere, from any race, any sex, any gender. Does not matter, it can speak to you. And that's what Linkin Park did for me. Chester's lyrics and Linkin Park together, ever since I was a young kid and I first heard One Step Closer, got me through so many dark periods in my life, and still do to this day. They stopped me from ending it all a lot of times. And that's why I love music so much, because that's what music does for me. It speaks to me when no one else can, and it saves me when no one else can. And it saves me when I can't save myself. And Chester and Linkin Park were one of those very influential bands for myself. It introduced me and got me to fall in love with heavy music, different sorts of heavy music, not just 80s metal. I respect and thank them all for that greatly, because everyone has personal taste, but I can respect where they were going with the direction of music, and I like their songs. And what speaks to me the most is the lyrics of the songs. That's what helped me and still helps me. I really wish that all the darkness that Chester has been going through for a long time, I wished his art form could have helped him escape his darkness, like it helped me and many others. I just hope that you're resting easy now and not in pain anymore. But it is a huge loss and shock. I am making this video as raw as I can. I only woke up a few minutes ago. I'm not doing anything fancy, but I wanted to make this video not only as a remembrance to Chester, but it's really hit home hard for me because once again a musician was lost to mental health. And as a person who suffers from mental health myself and have lost friends that have suffered from mental health, I find that the least I could do that's my duty is to help bring awareness again and say that if you suffer from any mental health, whether it's depression, anxiety, PTSD, whatever it may be, even if you don't think you suffer from anything, but you're feeling lost and alone and defeated and like no one gives a shit, I want you to know that I know how you feel and that there is always someone out there that cares and loves you and doesn't want you to go, and that they're there to help you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to just talk to someone. It does not make you a weak person. It does not make you any less of a human being. If anything, it makes you strong for asking for help. You know, it took me a very long time for myself personally to go see a counsellor and start working on myself, because I had been in such a dark place since I was a child, and it was hard for me, but I knew that I needed to do something because I couldn't do it anymore. And that's okay. And I'm so glad that I have been. And I know it's a long road and it's not an easy fix, but the point is at least I'm not standing on the edge like I used to be all the time anymore. So I want any of you out there to know that if you're going through anything, or if you feel like you don't fit in the world, if you feel like you don't belong, if you feel like you're not good enough, it's all bullshit. I just want to quickly clarify that when I say that it's bullshit, I do not mean, and I'm not in any way talking about anyone that suffers from a mental illness. What I mean is that I think it's bullshit that these horrible, invasive thoughts that we have no control over invade our head and can destroy lives. That's what I think's bullshit and not fair. You are worth everything. You are worth everything to at least someone. You are worth living here on this earth. Don't give up. I know how easy it could be to give up. Please don't give up. You don't know the possibilities and the potential you could have for this world by staying here. Giving up is like the easy part. Continuing is hard, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. I'm not saying every day is going to be fantastic. That's not realistic. Every day's have ups and downs. But I'm saying that it's worth it, and I want you to be here. If you don't think you've got anyone else, I want you to hear me say this. I want you to be here. I hope this video has reached someone, anyone that may be in a time of need, or not even know that they need to hear it. But I am just really shocked and heartbroken right now, and I feel very, very strongly and passionately about mental health, and I only wish that there was more awareness about it and more understanding for people that suffer from it, because too many people don't believe in mental health, and it drives me up the fucking wall. I don't even care about saying that, because it drives me up the fucking wall. And I hope for those people that don't believe in it, I hope you never suffer from it, or you never have a loved one that suffer from it, because your tune will change pretty damn quickly. To everyone out there in the world, stay strong. I love you. Someone loves you, and don't give up. Rest in peace, Chester. Thank you for all the music and the inspiration and the help you gave me growing up. You'll be missed, buddy.